Almost exactly a year ago, I talked about what I spent a week living in Budapest. And because a lot has changed since then, I think it's time for an update. Hey, my name is Petra, I'm a Hungarian living in Budapest, and in this video I will show you my weekly spendings, including renting prices, groceries, eating out, buying books and many more. Let's start with the biggest expense, the renting. We moved into this place back in April, and yes, our costs went up a little, but after 6 months I can confidently say that it was totally worth it. We absolutely love living here, and today I will show you what our expenses are related to this flat. So I live in this flat with my fiancé in the inner part of the city, and our monthly rent is 220,000 forints. That's about 560 euros. Now let's break down the extras. The common costs are 24,000 forints. This covers the cold water and the garbage collection. The gas and electricity are around 2,000 forints per month each, which sounds super cheap, and I'm very happy that we only have to pay this amount of money. And lastly, the internet is around 8,000 forints per month, which is also a reasonable price, I think. Last year I got a question about the subscriptions that we pay for, and I forgot to mention, or more precisely, I didn't mention it because we don't pay for any. We never had Netflix or anything. We also use the free version of YouTube and stuff like that, so that's why I didn't really mention it. Although it's a very important part of someone's monthly costs, and if you pay for multiple subscriptions, that can add up and make a huge amount of money. So I think this is the part of our budget in which we can save the most amount of money. So we use the free version of most things, so we don't have any subscriptions. Is that really the dog again? I have a prepaid phone service, so whenever I don't have enough money on my phone, I just send some to it, and that's around 3,000 forints, which lasts more than a year, so I don't really think that's really a monthly cost in my budget, because that's almost nothing. Of course, we use internet on our phones, but we're kind of lucky because our workplace pays for it, so that's a free cost for us. Does it make sense? Free cost? So it's free. It's not unlimited, but it gets the job done. All in all, we pay 256,000 forints per month for this apartment, which is, I think, quite reasonable. That's around 655 euros. But since we split everything, my share is 128,000 forints per month, which for Budapest is pretty manageable. Now let's talk about how I get around in Budapest. I said it a few times and I'll say it again, public transport is the way to go. I use it every day, and here's how much it costs. A single ticket costs 500 forints, but you can buy a block of it, 10 pieces, for 4,500 forints, so it's the price of just 9 tickets. Need flexibility? Time-based tickets are perfect if you're hopping on and off within a short period of time. And if you're here for longer, passes are the way to go. Choose from the 15 days, the monthly, or the yearly options. Personally, I buy a yearly pass because the price is much cheaper than buying 12 individual ones. And although I said it last year that my workplace pays for the yearly passes, so basically it was free for me, that didn't happen this year, so yeah, now it's just part of my budget. That sucks. Now let's see the next segment, grocery shopping. Our go-to destination is the Lidl because they are considered the cheapest grocery shop chain in Hungary, and that doesn't mean that they have bad quality products, so let's just be clear. And that's also not far away from our apartment, so that's a huge bonus for us. Let's see what we got. Today is Sunday, which means
we're on our mission to make our bi-weekly big grocery shopping. Let's see the prices.
Beef carnival.
Zesty SPG.
Don't forget to always buy at least one thing that's just out of pure joy. You deserve it. So this is all that we bought at the Lidl, and we paid 15,050 forints. And I also have to add that, oh my god, it's not focused. It's for more weeks. I think that was nice, right? Why are you hiding there? If you make food at home for the work week, then you can save up to, I think, 2,000 forints per person per day. So, not to talk about the fact that if you make dessert as well, you can save up to more than 1,000 forints a day, I think.
Of course, no matter how hard we try to buy everything in advance, we always run out of something during the week, like bread or milk or one ingredient that we really need for a meal. So when this happens, we just pop into the store after work and buy what's necessary. I said what's necessary. Look at it, it's so cute. Okay, fine, it's really cute. Most of the time we go to the Spar because that's the closest to our flat, and the prices are also much better than in most shops. Okay, let's talk about the not so glamorous part of adulting. The stuff we need but we didn't really think about unless we run out of it. You know, like shampoo, detergent or toothpaste. Whenever we need something like this, that means a quick stop at Rossmann or DM. These are the two main drugstores in Hungary. Müller is also an option, but that's quite far away from where we live, so that's not really an everyday option, but that's also a great place to stop by. Rossmann and the DM are kind of the same price-wise, but let's see what I picked during this week. And that's how the essentials are covered. Now let's talk about something more fun, eating out. After a long day at work, sometimes you just don't want to cook or eat a plain bread sandwich. And that's okay. When this happens, we usually head to a fast food spot like KFC or McDonald's because it's quick, easy, and most importantly, cheaper. We go to places that accept our cafeteria card called Széchenyi card. That is the go-to fringe benefit in Hungary, and it can be used for restaurants, cultural events, theaters, and so on. They are very convenient for our everyday life. If you would like to see the prices from other type of restaurants or cozy cafes, then make sure to follow my vlogs. We've visited plenty places already and we always share our recommendations. So if you subscribe, you won't miss out any of our suggestions. Alright, we've talked about the must-haves: rent, food, transport, but budgeting isn't about just cutting costs. It's also about making room for the things that make our lives better. This week we treated ourselves with an IKEA trip and some second-hand books because I find it important to buy at least a few things every once in a while, just for our own joy if we have the chance. Let's check out what we got and how much we spent.
Whenever we need something for the flat, IKEA is our number one option because we can find there almost everything for a great price. But what's also a plus is that we don't actually need anything, we just want to eat meatballs then. Oh. This all was 6,000 forints, which is like nothing, and we also bought this for breakfast.
That's like 15 euros.
Yeah, 15 euros. Maybe you don't hear it because it's quite loud here, but yeah, and these are refillable ones, and yeah, that's it. Now we are going to enjoy the meal.
Doing the research.
If possible, I try to buy my books secondhand, and that's especially true since the book prices doubled in the last few years. So today I'm going to go and take one of my orders from an antiques or second-hand bookshop. I bought 3 books for 2,060 forints, which is like nothing, so I'm very happy with my find. And yeah, let's get those books. Jó napot kívánok!
So that was our weekly budget in Budapest, balancing the essentials, and the little treats. Of course, I know that everyone's life preferences and budget look different, so this is just our way of doing these things. This is what works for us and what we can afford within our budget. I hope this gave you a realistic look at what life costs in this amazing city. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like and hype it, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Hungary and Budapest related content. And that was it. See you in the next one. Bye!